Hey there, and welcome to Factorio Space Age. My name is Brune, and in the last episode, we had finished kind of upgrading science and getting the green and red science done. And now science is just cooking along at a pretty good clip. I was like, why does it seem lower there? Yeah, things seem like they're staying up to task, which is good, or staying up to the rates that we set. I don't know. Trying to say stuff, and it's coming out all weird. But we're going to finish this copper stack, and then we're going to add a steel stack over here. And then we're going to go deal with some biters once we have a lot more ammo. I think this will be... I think we might deal with those biters before we actually put the steel stack up. I think that might make me feel better just because of how far I'm going to be sticking it out to the west here. And just get the red X's. Want to take away any trees we don't have to. Every tree we can keep to absorb more pollution is a good thing. As much as I absolutely despise how they get in the way of your vision and require a lot of this action. Well, technically I could just avoid it, and keep them up, but I want to keep my stuff organized. At the very least, trust me, there's going to be a lot of spaghetti about very, very soon. Because I tend to have a lot of it. I tend to be a spaghetti monster, really. Probably don't have enough yellow inserters. Research of technology using logistics science packs. Let's go. Oh. That one's supposed to be that way. Oh, and we're out of them. But I sure have enough power poles. I know that much. Okay. There we go, 400 ammo, just like that. Actually bring that to 600, I think. That'll make me feel a little better. Bring that to 100. How are we doing? We're gonna grab a stack of the electric miners. I know I'm gonna need those eventually. And that could actually go up to 100. Science is being consumed. That is good. And I think we should be producing it. $11 a minute. The last 1 hour. Oh, that's the last 1 hour. Let's see. Yeah, we should be close to 30 a minute. Or no. We have enough to be doing 1 second. seems to be the issue here. Oh, of course. See if that's what this thing needs to stay cooking. Okay. Well, that should get us back to, yeah, basically half of them are on right now. How's power doing? Power's doing awesome. Okay. We just gotta go face those biters. Because the pollution is getting ever closer. Okay, it's biter time then. Fish. Okay, we'll do what we did before and put down 2. Oh, be on the right thing. Load it up. Oh yeah, I got a gun. That's right. Oh yeah, and I also should have repair packs here soon. Or soon, I should have them. That military, no. Repair pack, 2. Yikes. Alright. Big coal rock. Liked those about an hour and a half ago. Oh. Just like that. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna avoid just repairing any of these just yet. Do I feel comfortable making steel? Sure. Let's use up some of this stone in my inventory. I think we want 48 of them. Well, too. We need more as well, even for that. Okay. That's a lot of stone. finish this copper stack quick, and then we will build the steel, which is basically a double barrel one of these things. You'll see what I mean in a moment if you don't know, if you are new to this game at all. So I imagine most people who do watch my probably are new to it. But hey, who knows? So let's see here. I think once we do 2, 3, 4. Then we're gonna do space, and this is gonna be stone, bricks, space. I don't think I would ever need 2 for stone bricks. I guess I don't know for sure. I'll leave it in there just for safety. Then I'm gonna have steel start here. So just take out all of this. That's where it is? Yeah, that's where it is. Oh, but there's the tree in the way, of course. Then I'm just going to... Oops. Okay, but this is different now, actually. But this is where we have this going down. Okay. So we're gonna have coal coming in. We're gonna have iron coming in, iron ore, because steel is actually made from an iron plate. And it actually, the crafting time is 1-to-1. And so what you can do is you can go, here, we'll actually build the pieces here. You can have, you kind of chain fed in like this. So like how we have iron ore and coal going down one side. And then that turns into the iron ore. But the problem is that you can't take coal from here and put it into here. So you actually have to do a double thing like this. And you put coal down on one half of this belt and the steel outputs on the other side of it. Or you can also do long-handed inserters. I often like to do it with coal going around it in a weird loop, because I like the output to usually come back this way, just like how we have kind of the input coming this way. What I like to do at the end is do a little thing like this, where the coal comes off of it, comes back around, and the coal is automatically on the inside, so it isn't in the spot where the steel will be outputting. So if I take another one of these right here, I want to, so that's my end piece. This will be the output, essentially. Then it needs to start like this in a sense. Okay, let's grab the whole thing here. Or well, this whole half, in a sense. I'll place that down and this is the shape. If it were to butt directly up against it, it would be like that. There we go. We're cruising through the research. Oh, circuit networks. Yes, please. Let's just do that right now, immediately, in fact. Then we'll just go down the line with the rest of these. Tool belt. Go ahead, research everything, please. So, and it'll end, and then at the end it will do another one where it will take the coal directly off of it. I wonder if you could do a... If you did this. There we go. That's a new maneuver. Then it'll block the coal. I mean, there'll be a little extra coal, but that like kind of makes it around the bend, but that's okay. Ooh, but then this can't continue onward. That isn't long enough. I wonder if you can, okay, this will be strange. Output priority, the left, coal. This is I'm having a little fun with the design here. Forgive me. And then this could come back in. So any coal would just be put onto this belt, and the steel would come off onto this other side here. But that would need this to be output priority to the right iron ore. I absolutely love this. Okay, this is absolutely amazing. This design is hilarious, and I love it. Okay, I'll put the power poles in a second. Okay, this needs to line up directly right here. I think that's lined up with everything. Should have left all the other ghosts, but oh well. Let's take this out. Planning ahead of time will be much easier when I have bots. Oh, clap, 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 clap. They're like, just don't make mistakes. Just put it down correctly the first time, huh? And you won't have to hear that noise. Geez, you've been playing for 1,000 hours? Come on. Man, I am so excited to see if this design works. Oh, and then I deleted the end portion. Oops. So far, so good. Okay, now if I actually just grab this, that should get me exactly what I'm looking for here. Because this amount consumes, actually, well, yeah, this amount consumes 1/2 of a lane. And that's all we're sending down is 1/2 of a lane. So it comes to there. Then it does this maneuver. Okay. And this goes right here. I'm definitely gonna need more of those. Oh yeah, right now. More of the yellow inserters. Those are just getting eaten up by these big smelting arrays. One thing that is fun, like especially if this is your first game like this, having somebody like tell you up front, like, oh, you know, it's 24 of these consumes 1/2 of a belt, you know, 48 for these, and, you know, and gives you these numbers. It's a good thing to, you know, to help you get started and get to a point where you can feel like you're progressing through the game at a good pace, you know, and you're not falling behind. And after you've played a game like this, there are many games out there too that are just like this, that have these automation things to them. Some of them are very similar, where you're basically just doing the exact same thing you're doing here, and all the knowledge you have, you can then transfer over there, but you may not know those numbers. And so then with being better equipped with knowing like how to do a bus and all sorts of things like that, you can have a pretty good time just approaching a game, a new version of a game like this, or a new, you know, even a new mod pack in Factorio itself too, and just do really well. Just because you were able to get through and build a fully functional one, and you kind of had someone explain why they're, you know, these numbers, and so you know what to look for. It's like, okay, well, how many do I need to consume the full belt? You know, you can be asking yourself questions like that. If you know, in a future game as well. So, and that's like, I didn't, like, honestly, for the smelting arrays, I didn't figure this out myself. Some of them I have figured out myself just playing by myself, but when I very first started playing Factorio, the entire time all I did was wing it. You know, it was just, oh, that was not making enough, make more. That wasn't making enough, I just made more of that building, and it was a giant spaghetti mess. But it worked, and it was functional, and it was hilarious. I'm sure I still have those files probably saved, and I think I definitely should go and check those one day. Maybe even show those or something. But they, oh yeah, and this is one thing you can do too. Come down, just put them all one way, and then you just do them the other direction in the one spot right here. Yeah, and it worked. So it's like you can get by without even having to, without knowing these numbers. Should probably get it in the correct spot there. Okay, all that's looking good. Now, lastly, you need to put power poles down this side. That's the only way to get power to all of them. All right, just like that, a steel lane is done. And so this actually will do, I think, like 20% of a belt. It takes, yeah, 5 times as much. So it basically takes like 5 belts to make one full belt. Or no, maybe 2.5. Because I thought maybe this does make by itself 20% of a belt. Not 20% of the 1/2 of a belt. That'd only be 10%, so. Next thing we should do is definitely add in some more iron miners and basically make a second lane that goes over to the steel. Okay. Leaving one space. Then we can do this side by just dragging it all the way down. And one right here. Okay. Oh. Better get more research in. Ooh, railroads! I'm excited. I had in my last playthrough, even though it was for the mod, even though it was almost 100 hours in, I want to say, I still hadn't really needed trains yet. It's crazy. But I know I eventually will be needing trains. It will be coming soon in that one. Let's see here. Let's get power connected to these copper mines over here that I never connected up. Perfect. Now let's... Oh yeah, now we have the lane balancers. And I don't have robots, that's right. Okay. Let's do a 3-2. Then this one... No, let's do... Well, actually, a 4-2 is easy. That is just... Up, up, up. Input priority from the left. Input priority from the left. Okay. Then let's have this output priority to the right. I think I'll want, yeah, it to go to the steel. Oh, and then probably use the space I created for it. Quick swap the lanes. Oh, this would be for the iron, though. This wouldn't be for the steel. Of course. Oh well. I can swap those around later when I have bots. my iron ore in there. Steel. And now this should easily get in the bus without having to jump over these lanes because it's not twisted like in my last run. So this is going to measure this out here. Copper, copper. Green chips, red chips, blue chips. Steel. Or, well, let's do stone bricks. And then we'll do steel. Sure. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Okay, let's see how this worked. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. None of it is powered. Not perfect. Okay. Connector in. A lot of coal going in them at first. Iron plates being made. Like steel's cooking. And there goes the steel. Make sure it gets on both sides of the belt. Oh, there we go. Steel axe. Researched. Ooh, the tier 2 assemblers. That's what I'm talking about. Oh man, it feels good just playing good old simple vanilla Factorio. Alright, that seems like a good spot to end this episode. I think we'll jump into a little bit more biter action in the next one, so look forward to seeing you in that one. Thank you for joining me and take care.